I'm meteorologist Carly Gomez with your latest updates on the changes in the weather pattern we will be facing for the weekend of October 21st. Now, as of Thursday, highs around 92 degrees in Sacramento with 93 in Stockton. We did hit record temperatures for a lot of areas across the valley. As you take a look here, today's forecast versus the records and what we did see and didn't see. Preliminary highs coming in and actually were the highs today. Stockton at 93 degrees for the record, beating out 92. Sacramento Executive and downtown 91, 92, beating or tying those records with the tie as well in Modesto at 89 degrees. Now, we're currently looking at high pressure systems in place across the western U.S. And what's happening with the jet stream is it is moving way up and over into Canada right now, as we will continue to see one more very warm day again into your Friday. That means temperatures in those mid 80s and a few upper 80s as well across most of Northern California, even Southern California dealing with that heat still. Just offshore here, you can see a few low pressure systems. Now, this trough is just waiting to make its way in, and it will do so as we move into Saturday. Mostly cloudy skies begin to roll in. That will also increase wind speeds for us starting to move into Friday. Well, we're looking at that closer look, mostly clear skies for Thursday evening. We will continue to see clear conditions into Friday, but by Friday evening, clouds are expected to start rolling in, as well as those winds. Wind gusts could get as high as about 15 to 20 miles per hour across most valley spots, as well as even into areas around the Delta and the Bay Area, up to about 20 to 25 mile per hour wind gusts. Moving into Saturday, we'll continue to see some winds into the valley, not quite as strong, but they do increase over that Sierra Crest and toward areas of Nevada. Looking into your Sunday, stronger winds again over the crest there, but looking into the valley spots, we're looking at 5 to 10 mile per hour winds. Now, just take note, Sunday happens to be Ironman, a big, huge triathlon that's taking place. That could take over 12 hours for most participants. Takes usually about 12 and a half on average. We will see the cloud coverage rolling in first on Saturday. Then getting into Sunday, Ironman, most of those showers, I know it's in and around Sacramento, so we look pretty good into the morning, but the showers begin to increase and those chances increase as we get to the mid-morning hours and into the early afternoon and evening. By 6:30 p.m. toward somewhat of the end of the race, we could start seeing some areas with thunderstorm chances, as you see there in that yellow-green shade. Now, we could also see some more of those for areas around Arnold, Sonora, as we see often in those foothill spots, Copperopolis, as well as all the way up from Oroville toward Redding and Lassen. These are areas where we're keeping an eye on, especially for those thunderstorm chances into the evening and afternoon hours on Sunday. That system will pass on through. We'll continue to get some partly cloudy skies throughout the week, and temperatures are expected to be much cooler as well into next week. Let's talk about the start of Ironman. Temperatures around 57 degrees. The race kicks off at 7 a.m. We are looking at sunrise at 7:22, so you'll see a little bit of those rays out there, but not quite that full sun. The chance of light showers is out there, but at this point in time, it's still looking very low. So less than a 20% chance for the start of the race. Light winds, mostly cloudy. By lunchtime, around noon or so, as most people will be continuing heading through that race, 69 degrees. We do expect to see some showers along the course at some point in time into the afternoon hours. By the finish, closer to about 7 p.m. for most people, but usually ending for some people around 8 and 9. We are looking around 65 degrees at 7 p.m. Mostly dry because most of that system will continue shifting toward the east at that point. Most of the foothill spots will be seeing most of those showers, but for the valley, we'll start to see some drying out happen, but doesn't mean we won't get caught in a stray thunderstorm chance. If that happens locally, we'll see some heavier rain totals. Looking at the potential rain totals, we are looking at anywhere from a 10 to maybe a quarter inch of rain. And as you take a look again, east of the valley, most of these spots here where the race is taking place, about a 1/10 of an inch of rain possible. Higher up you go, about a quarter of an inch, and further north as well, could get a quarter to even a 1/3 of an inch of rain. South of Sacramento, not seeing too much rain coming in there for Stockton and Modesto, as well as the Tracy Triangle, but we still have a very slight chance, maybe 5/100th of an inch, if that. The 8 to 14-day precipitation outlook, this is actually bringing us above average precipitation for most of the country. Now, the gray spots here is about average. So if average rainfall this time of year is a 1/10 of an inch, we're looking at average. But for the Sacramento area, we're just slightly above that average mark in the next 2 weeks out, meaning we could actually start seeing some more rain returning to the forecast in the next couple of weeks. For the foothill spots into the Friday forecast, mid to upper 80s. But again, Friday is expected to be the warmer day of the weekend as we start pushing into the weekends. Remember, these 80s will be quickly 70s into Saturday and Sunday. For the Bay Area, we are seeing that cool down happen with mid to upper 60s out there, low 70s there in Vallejo with 85 in Vacaville. The valley spots will be seeing temperatures into Friday in the mid 80s to even a couple low 90s like Colusa and Woodland, about 88 in Davis. As we take a look at the 10-day forecast, just take a look here. Low 70s really come in from Saturday into Sunday. We quickly move to cloudy skies Sunday with those showers pushing in. Shower chances still about a 50-50 shot for a lot of valley spots looking at those shower chances. And then finally, Monday on, we're seeing partly sunny to mostly cloudy skies in the middle of the work week. Temperatures go from Monday, Tuesday in these mid to upper 70s, then begin to drop down with these temperatures in those mid to low 70s through the following weekend.